what? I found that the best time to experiment with your makeup, whether it's a new foundation or an eyeshadow, lip color, is at nighttime, right before you go to bed. Because I find that when I buy a new product and I want to try it out, I never do it in the morning time. We're always rushing to go to school or work or an appointment, and there's never enough time to try something new. So the best time to do it is at nighttime. Okay, now that your face is nice and clean, does it feel kind of tight and dry? Most of the time, it's not what you've cleansed your face with, but it's what you've left behind. Dirt, makeup, or soap. And what's gonna take all that away? Toner. It can be something as simple as witch hazel. Oh, by the way, I will mention all the products and tools I think you should be using, but I will not be brand specific because I want you to feel great about the products that you're already using. However, if you don't have any makeup right now, or if you're missing some products and you want to see what's in my makeup case, you can always visit my website at www.moniquepowers.com to view the list of products that I like to use. Bernadette is my next model, and she's going to help me demonstrate the next few techniques for face makeup. Hello, Bernadette. Are you ready?
Ready.
I've already taken the liberty of shaping Bernadette's eyebrows for her, so you won't have to watch me do that again. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and apply your toner with a cotton ball. And then with a sponge, go ahead and apply your moisturizer. This actually is the first step in prepping your face for makeup. Now, some of you are allergic to latex, so make sure that your sponges are latex free. And for those of you that don't know if you're allergic to latex, there never is a good time to find out. So across the board, everybody, please just go ahead and purchase latex-free sponges. Take a look at the ingredients in your moisturizer. If your moisturizer doesn't have at least a sunscreen in it, apply a sunscreen product to your face first before your moisturizer, so that could be the first line of defense against the sun. This is very important if you're sensitive to the sun or if you're undergoing cancer treatment. The last product I suggest you use to prep your face for makeup is a foundation primer. It will create a nice even barrier between your skin and your foundation, thereby helping your makeup last all day long and to stop it from disappearing off your face when you need it the most. Don't you hate that? Okay, so again, use your sponge the same way you did your moisturizer. But a little goes a long ways. If you put too much primer on, it will peel right off your face when you apply your foundation, especially if the primer is silicone based, which, by the way, is great for mature skin. Now you're ready to apply your foundation. If you're a young teenager, however, I suggest that you just watch and not participate in this part of the lesson. Because if it's one thing I learned from my mom about my makeup as a teenager, it was how much she hated the amount of makeup I was putting on. So I suggest you jump back into the lesson when I talk about concealers, which is next after foundation. So for the rest of you, there are several tools that you can use to apply your foundation with. There's a cosmetic sponge, which can be used wet or dry, and it's great for applying, blending, erasing, or even toning down your makeup. However, it's not great for touch-ups. The foundation brush made of synthetic fibers is great to use when you want more coverage. To eliminate a possible streaking effect, stipple your makeup on with this type of brush. In other words, use a tapping motion to make it look more like skin. A special professional brush will polish your makeup right onto your skin, making it look incredibly light and sheer. And you can always use a combination of the three tools or just use your fingers, which in some cases work better than any tool you could ever buy. Now watch while I do one side of Bernadette's face, and then you try it while she's doing the other side. Okay, so go ahead and choose your tool of choice, and then put 4 dots of foundation on. And you want to blend up and out and down. And make sure you go underneath your jawline and also your chin, because we don't want any lines of demarcation. And if you want more coverage, you can always layer your makeup on. Don't kick it on. You just want to do it like one layer at a time. And this brush, by the way, is great for that. This foundation brush. Now it's your turn. Now remember, when the model participates, there is your cue to participate as well. If you don't want to wear a lot of makeup on your face, but you want to wear a little bit of color, you can always use a tinted moisturizer, or add moisturizer to your foundation to sheer it down, or you can skip foundation altogether and just use concealer where needed and lightly powder. To conceal acne blemishes or scars, choose a concealer slightly darker than your skin. Use very little and then layer your foundation on top of that. If you have extremely dry skin, or if you're going through cancer treatment and your complexion is beginning to look a little less vibrant, you have a few options. You can begin using a moisturizing foundation or a foundation with illuminating properties in it. You can also buy a product to add to your existing foundation to make it look a little more dewy.